your choice, and your weapon is your voice. Let's make a new tomorrow today.
Hiya, welcome back to the Neil Darby Report. I'm here to have some more laughs. I know it's just what I like to do on the internet. Today I'm going to talk a little bit about conference, since we've just had that, and it's still probably going through the conference season by the time this hits you. Well, the main reason that I go to conferences is a great chance to go and meet some like-minded people, other people who go out in their communities and do a little bit around the area, and it's good to try and get together every now and again, talk about what works, what doesn't work, and get a better idea of what we can do to help each other. A large part of my conference was actually spent training on how I can help people in the talker community a bit more effectively. One of the big things that's coming up soon is going to be the localism bill. Now that sounds about as exciting as a piece of wet cardboard, but in reality it actually means there's a lot of things that we're going to be able to do. One of the big things about that is going to be something called a local plan, where it means that local residents, like myself and like you if you're in the Talker area, we can get together and we can talk about what we actually want our area to look like in the next 5-10 years. Whether we need more shops, less shops, more takeaways, fewer takeaways, more parking provisions, whatever we want as local residents, we can actually work together, make an actual proposal and then force it to go to the council. A large part of the localism bill is about rewriting planning legislation. Now there's a lot more to the localism bill than that, but this is where we're talking about the local plans. So you can specify as a local community exactly what you want your area to look like, and then any company, whether it's building houses, building certain well-known supermarkets, you get to have a say on what you want your area to look like. If a company wants to come in, they have to abide by this local plan. There's a lot more to the localism bill than that. You will have heard a lot of other things going on about it, such as the right for the community to take over services. So if the council were putting a service out to tender, or if there's a service that the council runs but you don't like the way it's run, it means the community can put together a bid and actually run that service themselves. The localism bill and the local plans are designed to bring it down to a hyper-local level. We're not talking about an area the size of Preston or even something the size of Tulketh. We'll be looking at something a lot closer to the size of, for example, Lane Ends. So you've got the Lane Ends shopping area itself, and then possibly you're looking at the Ashton corner of Tulketh. We've got Bridge Road, Eckroyd, Tomlinson, Plumpton and so forth. Up on the north side you've got Stocks Road and that, just that little corner of Tulketh there, and then heading over into Ashton. So you'd have perhaps maybe 1,000 people in that little corner, but while there's no limit per se, it's all about bringing it right down to a local level. So a local level where it makes sense to have a little local plan. So Lane Ends is a perfect one. I'm actually in conversation with one of my colleagues about how we can utilise this bill to improve the Lane Ends area. You'll hear more about that in due course, I'm sure. The localism bill is just a chance for you, for me, for everyone in the local area to actually get involved in the community and work out what you want from your local area, what you want your area to look like. Another great reason for going to Liberal Democrat Conference, and for me to be going to Liberal Democrat Conference from Preston, from the Tulketh area, is that the Liberal Democrat Conference is where policy is laid out for the Liberal Democrats, and of course at this point in time that is half of government policy, which is great. Now the Liberal Democrats are still the most democratic party going. We are the only party which allow the grassroots members like myself, or like yourself if you're a member of the Liberal Democrats, to actually get involved and help set party and therefore partly government policy at this time. One of the good effects of conference and the way that the policy is put through, I mean, one example here is the green stimulus for the economy. It's all about, it was a major plank of the 2010 manifesto, and it's something that conference has been pushing through on policy again this time round to make sure that the coalition government goes through with it. It's to do with green stimulus for the economy, about the Green Investment Bank, which is designed to get the government to put money towards good green projects that will help the economy and help the environment at the same time. We've got a real chance with the economy the state it is to rebuild it in a new shape, rebuild it as we would like it to be, a green friendly economy. And another great thing about this conference was the fact that we had an award given to us as the Preston Liberal Democrats. You'll notice in future we've had the Talk of Focus. You know it, you love it. In future you will see the award-winning Talk of Focus because, ta-da, here we are. We are the best literature by a volunteer campaigner, apparently, which is great stuff. Thank you. Thank you for watching. Please like, subscribe, go look at my blog, do everything else, and get in touch. I want to hear from you.
Come on girls, come on boys, it's your future, it's your choice, and your weapon is your voice. Let's make a new tomorrow.